Hi Sagittarius, I'm Lisa. Welcome back to my channel, Divinely Transformed. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Love to have you here. I hope you find something in the reading that works for you. I forgot to turn my Facebook off. Sorry. Anyhow, we don't need those distractions. So, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This will not resonate with all Saggies. It's just not possible. But if it resonates with you, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. Just simple as that. Remember that time is not fluid because time is different here on Earth than it is in the spiritual realm. So take that into consideration, and also that tarot is not set in stone because everybody has free will to make changes in their life and in their futures. But it is a useful guide. It's a useful tool to see what's going on. And if you have the power to change something for the positive, then tarot gives you that opportunity to do that if you so wish. So I got some new decks, so my readings will be longer now. I will do my best to try to keep them under an hour, but if Spirit wants me to go over an hour, there's nothing I can do about it. But the goal is keep it under an hour because not everybody has time to watch hour or more videos. So yeah, but I feel the videos, the readings for each month now with the new decks, they're more complete, and they give more information. So I believe that a little bit of extra time is worth it. So with that being said, in the interest of saving time, I decided to do most of my shuffling and blessing my cards and my prayer off camera so that it doesn't run into super long times. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. Spirit, already they're talking. For Sagittarius, April 2020. So here's the world in reverse, the situation. So there's a cycle that needs to be completed. It's something in your life needs to be finished so you can start the new cycle, because this is saying that there is something that is threatening to continue into a new cycle. It needs to be tied up, whatever it is. It could be a job, a relationship with anyone. It could be negative self patterns. It could be old, outdated belief systems that are holding you back. It could be addictions. It could be toxicity. It could be literally anything. Whatever this is for you, something that is holding you back. That's what the world in reverse. There's something that you've not been successful with that needs to be addressed. Crossing it, we have the sun. So I'm going to say this. Traditionally, when we're doing the Celtic cross, the crossing card is always read in the upright. But it is good to note that it came in the reverse. So this is how we're going to do this. So we have the sun that came out in the reverse that's crossing the world in reverse. So whatever you haven't been successful with is something that has made you deeply unhappy. And that's what we're going to leave it with. That's the situation, and that's what you're crossed with. But you have the power to bring yourself happiness by rectifying whatever it is that needs tied up and finished and completed and eliminated with this world card. So that's how we're going to read it. It is your choice on whether or not you clear this up, whatever that this is that needs cleared up for you, whatever you haven't been successful with, and whatever is making you unhappy and making you feel stuck. You can change it around by self-love and meditation, figuring out what it is that you're going to do to take charge of this situation and change the situation in a way that is going to be better for you. What other energies exist for Sagittarius for April 2020, please? What is the guidance? What are the energies? What's going on? Sagittarius, April 2020. All right. So the base of the spread, the Tower in reverse, comes out. This is something that has been coming up over and over and over again for you, but you've been avoiding this Tower. You've been avoiding this complete destruction of whatever this is that is holding you back and making you unhappy. Tower, Scorpio energy. The sun is Leo energy, and the world is all the fixed signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. So we have Leo twice, and we have Scorpio twice. Interesting. But those can be people involved somewhere in your chart and others' charts that you're dealing with, one or more people. Or it could just be the energies. And this is very serious, Sagittarius. This is, Spirit is telling me that you don't want to take this crap into this next cycle, because this next cycle is long. It is long, and this stuff is painful, and you don't want to be stuck in this pain for years. Years. This needs fixed, and whatever that means for you. If it's a relationship, you need to get out of it best way possible. If it's a job that you hate, that is bringing you nothing but strife and grief, and they're not paying you what you're worth, and everybody's treating you like crap, get another job. Doesn't matter if it pays less. It doesn't matter. Your happiness is what matters. That's what matters, Sagittarius. If it's a family member, cut them off. Time out. Don't deal with them. If you're in a hostile environment in your living space, move. Find somewhere to go. I'm sure you have a friend that will take you in and help you out, help you get on your feet. Just find the opportunity. Something has to happen. This tower needs to fall completely and settle into dust for you to start fresh and new and something better. You don't want to be stuck in this. No. And you don't have much time to act on this because the cycles have already started. But you have a chance to get it done if you choose. This could be toxic negative patterns. This could be toxic mental patterns, negative self-talk, just negative anything in general. This could be old, outdated belief systems that are holding you back. Like if you believe you're not good enough for something, or if you're not relationship material, but you have someone that you love and someone loves you and you're not together because you're not relationship material. That's just not going to work. You know, you need to follow your heart and get out of your headspace. It's important. And I'm sorry I'm getting all uppity about it, but it's more to let you know how serious this is. And that you still have a chance to tie this situation up. This is something you haven't been dealing with. This is something you've been allowing to happen and putting on the back burner time and time again, sacrificing your happiness and your emotional stability and your mental stability. In the recent past, we have the Page of Swords in reverse. It's air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Doesn't have to be any of those signs in anybody's chart. It's just the energy. This is, in the past, you were not confident that you had the power to make these changes. You were in your head negatively, and you just decided that you were just going to let the situation continue as it is. Because you didn't have the confidence to make the change. You thought that it would be better to stay. Well, it's not better. It's going to cause so much pain, grief, turmoil, toxicity, whatever this is. It's ruining you and others around you in a way that is unnecessary. I'm not yelling at you. Spirit's not yelling at you. But we're just trying to get your attention, Sagittarius. You need to make some changes. Some swift, cutting it off for good changes. And then focusing on you, your well-being, and moving in positive directions. I can't stress enough how important meditation, prayer according to your faith, and affirmations, positive affirmations to change your life. It'll take time, but you'll go from this situation into a transitory situation, but everything will be just fine. Ooh. All right, so crowning the spread, we have the Devil. Capricorn energy. Doesn't have to be. Just we're talking about energy. So this Devil energy, this is what's been holding you back, for sure. This has been making you unhappy. It's been keeping you trapped. You're in a codependent relationship with someone or yourself. It could be more than one someone's. You could be in the thick of addictions. Because the Devil is about addictions, codependency, toxic mental patterns, toxic emotional patterns with yourself, with others, toxic spiritual patterns even. Toxic physical patterns like overeating, undereating, overexercising, underexercising, not taking care of yourself, obsession, infatuation, lust, greed, envy. Take your pick. The Devil is all of this stuff. And this is what's holding you back. Whatever resonates with you. It could be one of these things. It could be a bunch of these things. But you can bet your bottom dollar that this is what's making you unsuccessful and moving forward in your life. If you need help, ask for it. Simple as that. You're dealing with it. In the immediate future, you'll be having the energy of strength coming to you. The other card of Leo. Are you attached to a Leo, Sagittarius? Or do you have Leo in your chart? Interesting. Or Scorpio, for that matter. You're either dealing with a Scorpio or Leo, or you have it in your chart, or it's both of you, or if it's more than two people, you know, there's this energy going on. But don't forget, we also have Capricorn, we also have Aquarius, because Aquarius is the other fixed sign in the world, and we also have the lessers of Gemini and Libra that you could be dealing with. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. But in the immediate future, there's a need for strength, and there's a need to cling to this energy. If you need to go to rehab, do it. The strength card is backing you up to do so. If you need a counselor, go get one. Do it. Because you need to break free of your emotional and mental patterns that are blocking you. You need to bring a tower to the devil energy once and for all, to eliminate it from your life so that you can move forward with the confidence that you didn't have in the past, because this was in reverse. But, you know, the page doesn't really have confidence to begin with, but Page of Swords has a little bit more confidence in the upright than in the reverse. Pages are about starting something new, being unsure. It's a young energy. It could be you in the past. It could be talking about children, but it could also be talking about starting new things that you're not sure about, uncharted territory. But in the reverse, you know, you didn't deal with this new situation very well, so that's why it's in the reverse. How you see yourself? King of Wands in reverse. This is your card, Sagittarius. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, King of Wands in reverse. You feel like you don't have the power to do this, but you do. But you need to understand that it's your choice to do so. Once you make the choice and actually do the work, it'll work for you. But if you believe that you are powerless and you don't do anything about it, you will start this new cycle, continuing in this energy and continuing to be in misery. For your sake and everybody around you, I really hope that you can take steps towards getting out of this devil energy. Yes, it'll take time. It's not snap of your fingers. Yes, it's easier said than done. But you know what? If you really want to do it, you're going to do it. You'll find a way. You will find a way. If you really want it bad enough. How bad do you want it, Sag? How bad? There's all kinds of resources out there. There really is. Whatever it is that you need, you can find it. In your environment is the Three of Swords. So much heartbreak, so much sadness, so much misery. How much of it was created by self? Yeah, other people feed into that, but how much of this was created by self? By accident. It's not a blame, it's not a shame. But I am feeling very strongly that a lot of this has been brought on yourself. Because You chose to participate in these energies. No blame, no shame, it's just what it is. If you're a Sagittarius and you're not dealing with any kind of addictions, obsessions, codependent relationships, or negative thought patterns, outdated, useless, negative self-belief, negative emotion patterns, if none of this applies to you, then that is awesome. But that would mean this reading is not for you. If you are not feeling like you're absorbed and digested by this double energy, then this reading isn't for you. And I'm so happy for you. But those of you who are in this is important that you take notice to this. Do you want to be happy, Sag? Do you? The universe wants you to be happy. I mean, that's why this reading is coming out the way that it is. If you really want it, you can do it. Just because you don't think very much of yourself doesn't mean that you can't. In your hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh my goodness. More fire energy. This is the true couple. This is a true pair. Both fire energies. Aries, Leo, Sag. The Queen of Wands. The King of Wands in reverse is lacking the vision, lacking confidence, and lacking the inspiration, the motivation to move forward in the upright, in the best way possible, to live the best life, because they're so caught up in this double energy, whatever that is, for whoever is in it. And the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's the lack of creativity, the lack of spirituality. It's the it's the lack of confidence for both. It's the lack of that spark, that fire. This is rock bottom, dude. You don't have to stay there. That is way too many cards. And show me potential outcome for Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It's a potential outcome for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Alright. It ain't bad, but it ain't great. First card out, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. So, at least there will be no more drama, no more competition, no more fighting, no more arguments, no more bickering, no more resistance with self or with others. And the Six of Cups in reverse. This is about refusing to look back on nostalgic times, refusing to recognize a soulmate, in whatever way that means to you. This is trying not to think about the past. You're moving forward and not looking at the past. Card at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. Finally, we have some good news. Page of Pentacles. It's another page, but because it's starting something new in new territory. But you could be deciding to switch jobs. You could be deciding to move. You could be deciding to change your whole life in a whole new direction. And you have the confidence to do it. Pentacles is slow moving energy. So baby steps, step by step by step. This is your choice if you decide to do it. Success is here. It's gonna start small. It's gonna be hard work, but that will be your new beginning. Once the situation for you is ended, whether it be a living situation, a marriage, a relationship, feuds with family, feuds with friends, negative environments at work. Or if it's substance abuse, or if it's within you, like your mind and your emotions that are just warped, whatever the situation is for you, and whatever problem you directly tackle. This is the start of a brand new life, if you want, Sag. If you want it. When you do, it ends the war, the drama, the competition, the aggression, the fighting. It ends the inner turmoil within you. It ends all the arguments. Just awesome. And stick to it. Even if that means ghosting, ignoring, and cutting people out. You gotta do what you gotta do, right, Sag? And you can't look back to the past. You just can't. There was nothing good for you there. You can rewrite the future. Let's see what the Angel Power Tarot has for further clarification or guidance for you, Sag. That reading took a little bit longer than some of my other ones, but the point needed to be made. You have the power to do this. It just depends on how bad you want it. Do you really want to continue in this heartbreak, in this terrible situation? Or do you want to start fresh? That's for you to decide, Saggies. Yeah, I'll take that one. Okay. Also, with this deck, there's no reversals. Just saying. Still regular tarot, but I won't be reading reversals on it. Oh, beautiful. This is what I've been talking about. Sag. Just wait until. Just wait. Alright, take that too. Sweet. Card at the bottom of the deck is the main energies of the reading. This is what's in store for you, and this directly relates to this Page of Pentacles. Are you ready for this? Three of Gabriel, which is the same thing as the Three of Wands. Prosperity arising from wise planning. It's time to take the next step. optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So if you make a plan to get out of this devil energy, negative situation that you're in, whatever it is for you, success, prosperity, new start, slow but sure. That's what's waiting for you. You just can't stay in this situation and in this energy to do it. First card out is the Nine of Michael, which is the Nine of Swords. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome that you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels, to your God, whatever you pray to. Release it. Get it out of your system and keep it out, because it's hurting you. And it's hurting everybody around you too. Situation needs to be healed. Starts with you first. Remember, you can't fix anybody, but whenever you feel better, other people around you will eventually feel better too. And if they don't, then they have their own journey to do without you. Simple as that. Because they can't continue to stay in your life if they're going to continue to hurt you. I mean, they can if you want them to be, but if you're healing, you're not going to continue to have them. The next card out is the Leap of Faith, which is the Fool. This is what I'm talking about. You've had the power to do this. Just believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. You will find the joy once this is released. Find the joy in your life. Focus on that. When you're cutting out whatever it is that you need to cut out, it could be more than one thing. When you're doing that, do something in replacement of it that brings you passion and joy and happiness. The next card out, we have the Seven of Michael, which is the Seven of Swords. There's a better course of action available to you. That's what this whole reading is about. There's another way if you want it. Working alone may not be the best answer. Already said that. Might need to go to rehab. Might need to find a counselor. Might need to find somebody to help you. Make sure you review all the details too. The next card out is the Four of Gabriel, which is the same as Four of Wands. It's time for a celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. This card is also about once all of this is released that is holding you back, you start building a new foundation for yourself and for those around you. Stability. That's what Four of Wands represents. Stability, happiness, union, success, abundance. I might have said that before, but you get the point. There's so much more for you than what's going on. What are the energies for Sagittarius for April 2020? This is the Energy Oracle deck. I'm going to bring out at least 4 energies here that helps bring additional energies or to clarify energies. And we've had some clarifications already. I love these decks. I love them so much. Alright, I'll take that one. Deceit in reverse. Nice card to be in reverse, obviously. 5 and 2 breaks down to a 7, if that means anything to you. Got lots of 7s here. Well, we got 7, 7 of Michael. Got lots of court cards, lots of major arcana. You got 3, 4, 5, which is interesting. What other energies are there for Sagittarius for April 2020, please? All right, take this one. Healer of the Ages in reverse. All right, cool. Healer of the Ages breaks down to a 6, in case you were wondering. Strategy. We were talking about that with 3 of Gabriel. Came out in the upright too. Card 21 breaks down to a 3. With 2 3s, 3, 4, 5, and 2 7s. 2 6s. 3 6s. But no, that's not the mark of the beast, so don't worry. Look up angel number 6. Whoa. Community in reverse. Four cards fell on the floor. Fell on the floor for a reason. I'm taking them all. This is going to be a long reading, I'm sorry. But this is important. I'm being guided to take all of these cards. This is 8 cards plus the bottom of the deck, and plus I have 2 other decks to do. This is going to be over an hour, but Sagittarius, this is for your benefit. First chakra, Archangel Michael in the reverse. Breaks down to an 8. Yeah, I'm listening. I'm not going to go against what I'm being told. I'm told to take all these cards. Hostilities. 26 breaks down to an 8. Yin Yang. 22 breaks down to a 4. Action in reverse. 17 breaks down to an 8. Card at the bottom of the deck. Contract. It's another 6. So we're going to start with contract. Intuitively, you have a contract with the universe that needs to be fulfilled. And in order to do this, these actions that I have already stated before must be taken. You also need to make a contract with yourself to make sure that it's part of the strategy of getting this done. If you want to change your life, this is what needs to be done. Making a contract with yourself, because you have a contract with the universe that needs to be fulfilled. In the upright, the contract card. This card shows a contract in the background ready to be signed, indicating a committed connection of some sort. This union may be a business deal, the sale of a home, a new job, or even a commitment in marriage. Whatever the connection, this card is more than a casual agreement. It's usually something that requires a document that's binding, at least for the time being. The scales of justice also indicate that if a legal action is underway, it is likely to turn out in your favor. This card shines a light on potential new opportunities, so remain aware and receptive to what may be coming your way. This might be um, a marriage that you must do. Like a marriage that must happen. Maybe. Depends on your situation. But like I said, it could be a business deal, sale of a home, a new job, any of that. And also the contract to yourself and the contract to the universe. This is serious stuff. Do you want to fulfill what you were brought to this earth to do? This is what you need to focus on. Oh, the affirmation for contract. And for the affirmations, I usually say them 3 times. I'm only going to go through them once in the interest of saving time because this reading is going to be long. And like I said, it's only for your benefit, Sagittarius. I am attracting wonderful, beneficial connections that support and honor me and bring me great happiness and abundance. I would recommend going through these affirmations on your own and repeating them as much as you can. 25, deceit in reverse. So you got something going for you. Receiving this card, check this out. Look at that person. Ooh. Receiving this card reversed puts you on notice that the deceit of the past is over or about to end. Perhaps some enmity at work is being dissolved, or maybe a more open communication has developed in your personal life. Be assured that the negative and dishonest energy is on its way out, and take advantage of a new, peaceful, and open environment, one where you will be able to forge more success in greater comfort. On a deeper level, this card reversed is telling you that the period of self-deceit is over. You are now ready to see the abiding truth of your own value, power, and deserving. It may take continued effort, but your honesty with yourself regarding these truths will bring you even greater value into your life. I'm an amen on that. The affirmation: I am honest with myself and others, and I attract great honesty, integrity, and support from the universe. What a wonderful affirmation. Healer of the Ages, card 51 in reverse. I'll hold it up in a second. Check it out. I like this card, but it's in the reverse. When reversed, the Healer of the Ages indicate that you've been feeling extremely out of sorts or even upside down in your own life. You may be in the midst of some physical problem or just feeling as though you're losing energy. But this card is telling you there are deeper levels of healing that need to be addressed. Take some time to regroup and put your own healing first. Whether you're facing mental, emotional, physical, or even addictive patterns, call upon the Healer of the Ages to bring his energy to the issues you're working on. Quiet your mind and feel his vibration, bringing you warmth and healing light, clearing away any dark or hurting space. Repeat this meditation and be patient, and yet also know that divine love can heal you in the blink of a belief. The affirmation for it is: the powerful healing of eternal love is with me now and always. Divine consciousness fills every cell. I am whole, healthy, vital, and at peace. I was just talking about that, so I'm not going to rattle on about it either. Strategy. Making a plan. This card shows a pen, a journal, compass, and key. Check it out. When you receive this card upright, it indicates that this is the optimum time for setting up very specific strategy for achieving your goals. Write about the direction you want to go in. Consider any potential change in course that may be needed. Be aware of the particulars regarding your goals and have the same conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term goal a reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control. Add thought to action and set your sights on the road ahead. The affirmation for strategy is, I plan the necessary steps to achieve my goals, and I'm willing to take action in that direction. I am flexible, persistent, and prepared. Beneficial to you, but it is your choice. Community in reverse. Here's the community card. Kind of looks like the Three of Cups, but it's a little different. This card indicates feelings of isolation and perhaps loneliness. There may have been some recent disconnect with old associations or even a dissolution of some wider partnership. This may result in feelings of loss and grief, but take heart. It is often the case that as you shift your energy into a higher vibration, you may find that you no longer resonate with the old acquaintances the way you used to. If that is the case, it may be time to move on to more resonant associations. Let yourself network in ways that reflect your higher intentions. Meditation groups, classes, book clubs, and the like are all places you may meet new acquaintances that are in closer harmony to you. You needn't allow your isolation to continue. It may take some conscious effort on your part, but now is the time to reconnect, network, and gain the sense of support that you're looking for. The affirmation for community is, I open my life to the wonderful people around me. I am making strong and beneficial connections in both my personal and professional life. It's the law of attraction. The more you say that, the more high vibrational people will come to you. Just a matter of time and a matter of diligence and the consistency that you're saying affirmations. Like, for example, my affirmations, I say them 10 times at a time, and I do it twice a day at least. So that's at least 20 times a day. Just an example. And a suggestion. 35, the first chakra, Archangel Michael in reverse. And this refers to stability and security. I am not surprised. Here's what the card looks like. So it's in the reverse. When this card shows up in a reverse position, you may be facing some significant challenges and even some very difficult emotions. The energy in your first chakra might be blocked, revealing potential fears about your safety, feelings of insecurity, or even depression. This blocked energy could also signal financial worry or desperation. Issues of instability can shake you to your very core, so it's going to be important to get to the energy moving freely through this chakra once again. Call upon Michael for assistance and visualize his light and power filling this area, your first chakra. Call upon Michael for assistance and visualize his light and power filling this area and bringing you a greater sense of your own true strength and eternal stability. Meditate on the affirmation below and feel your sense of safety and balance return. The more you do it, the more it materializes. My first chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I am strong, stable, safe, and secure. Archangel Michael guides and supports me always. (26) Hostilities. In the upright. Defense is up. Aggressive energy. Check it out. This card shows a man raising his sword in readiness to do battle. When it comes upright, it reveals a situation where hostilities towards you are about to be or have already been engaged. The aggressive energy may be verbal or emotional, with someone in your environment being excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. In a work or social situation, there might be backstabbing or out-and-out slander going on. This is different from the deceit card because the hostile energies may be more apparent or more overt. In fact, you may have been living with them for some time. But whether this is a new or old energy, now is the time to regain control. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. Let me read that again. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. It may feel risky, but you need to have the courage to stand up for yourself now and always. I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make reasonable requests, and make my expectations clear. That's the affirmation. You say it one more time because I didn't say it. I didn't announce what it was. I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make reasonable requests, and make my expectations clear. (22) Yin Yang. Balance. Passive, active, intuitive, logical. Balance. This card represents energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify this particular cyclic energy moving into or out of your experience. In its upright position, it heralds a yin cycle, where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. External circumstances might be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It is an especially good time for completion, so wrap things up. That's what this was all about. The world in reverse needs to be wrapped up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective, so be open to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. The affirmation for Yin Yang is, I am open to understanding the cycle I am in, and I am willing to utilize its energy beneficially. All that I need is already part of me. That's beautiful. All that I need is already part of me. You can remember that, you got it. Action in reverse. Here's the card upright. Action in reverse. Action is the accelerant that ignites your desires, but when this card is reversed, you may find that something is missing in your determination or your follow-through. Perhaps you've been engaging in more wishful thinking than in any consistent effort, or perhaps you need to make some adjustments in what you're paying attention to. Create a structured plan, and then make sure you take daily action. That's what I'm talking about. Meditation, prayer according to your faith, affirmations, daily action, self-improvement. This will move you closer to your goals. And also making your plan. Don't forget that. Strategy. Be flexible yet persistent, and be ever conscious of your ability to act on your own behalf. The affirmation is, I'm responsible for my own life. I take action toward my goals and my own happiness every day. It's all you. How bad do you want it, Sagittarius? Angel Answers deck. What do you have to say for Sagittarius? April 2020. Make it plain, please. I'm really trying not to let this have to be so long, but there's so much information that you need, and I want to make sure that you have what you need to move forward, Sag. Improving health. Something you might need to be focusing on. Well, not might, because it came out. You need to focus on improving your health. What are some other energies here for Sagittarius for April 2020? No? Okay. Yes. You can do this. You really can. Card at the bottom of the deck, perfect timing. Everything happens in perfect divine timing. Everything. I feel really good that a lot of you are going to go on this journey or this plan of attack toward improving your life and improving your health. A lot of you are going to wrap up that old cycle and start into something new. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be like magical or anything. It's going to be a step-by-step, day-by-day process that will lead you into something better. Okay, nothing else with there. Heart fell on the floor. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So there's some issues there with your ex. You or your person. Or both. This is the Romance Angels deck. This has to do with relationships. Information will come out about what to know about it. Alright. That's all the cards I need. Card at the bottom of the deck is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Of course, everybody's having financial issues right now. I'm not going to say why. Everybody knows why. Everybody knows what's going on. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in the divine. That you can get through this. Improve your health and improve your life. Passion. Find the joy and the passion in your life. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Yeah. This is something that needs to be done. I'm feeling that a lot of this devil energy is connected with someone. This is a codependent relationship. There could be obsession and addiction in this too. But if it's not abusive, the final card is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, but you're going to have to do it from a separation standpoint. And you're also going to have to release them to make their own decision. But if they want to come together with you later after you've been separated for a while, after you've both worked on yourselves, you can give the relationship a chance. But don't be too attached to that. You can't be attached to that because you have to release this person to move forward, to better your life. You know what they say, that if it's meant to be, they'll come back to you. If it's not, then, you know, the possibility for either or is here for them to come back or for it to be something that you move on from. So that concludes your reading, Sagittarius. And yes, it's an hour long. And I do apologize it was so long. I really, really, really hope that this helped. Like, I just want this to be something that you can move forward with in the best way possible. But like I said, The knowledge is here. Everything's here for you. It's your choice to implement it. I believe that a lot of you will. This is important. This is really important stuff. But you can do this. Bottom line, get the help you need in whatever area you need. Separate yourself from the madness and whatever that means for you, and focus on you and your passion, and trust that you can overcome it, that you can overcome it all, and trust that whatever happens with the situation will be better for you, because you've made the choice to release the devil energies, whatever, in whatever area of your life. Might be a whole life overhaul, but it'll be worth it. Thank you for watching, Sag. I really appreciate your time and hanging in there with me for the duration of this video. But like I said, it's truly for your benefit. Don't mind putting extra time in to help you, or your cross watchers for that matter. So I'd love to hear from you. So good karma, leave a like, share, subscribe. Please get this out to as many people as you can. There's a lot of hurting people out there who are in isolation and lockdown who might need a word. Thanks once again. Have faith.